Alright, it's probably my last redo for my knives. This is the Ontario Rat 1 folding knife. Just doing a redo of it. This knife got for 22 bucks at yourcornerstore.com. Originally 70 at some other places. Start with the outside. The handle is, I think, like, not G10, but it's like Kraton or something. I don't know. It's plastic, and it's not very. The one that hits on this is it's slick. That's to bring the price down. 5 pivot screws, including the stop. Pocket clip hole for mount all 4 sides, which is pretty nice. It came up here, but I found it uncomfortable since the pocket clip is raised. So I put it down there. I kind of like it down there. Little logo for the Adventure, nice Randall Adventure. The only thing is the pocket clip, it's kind of bent at the end. That's the way it came. I haven't found a problem for it. Found it to be a problem yet, but it seems like it could get snagged a few times. Like, hard to get in the pocket sometimes. Lanyard hole, pretty big lanyard hole. The pocket clip's blackened, which I like, except this is the cheesy paint that you get on the black finish, but I didn't get the black finish because the cheesy black paint. Pivot screw, except it's two-sided. I wish it was only one side. If you've seen in other videos of this knife, the first production run of this knife has only one thumb stud, except you can switch it from left to right. And it's just basically a plain cylinder. This one's machined a little bit more. Here, I'll show you. It's got little terraces on them. Little jimping. Blade's pretty thick. It's got Teflon and phosphor bushings in it, so this thing flicks out fast. I got the satin finish. Randall Adventure training knives. You can't see it. Model 1 AUS 8. That's the steel. Good steel, holds an edge pretty well and sharpens easily. Taiwan. That's the only bad thing. I think it's made overseas, but quality control is good, so it's fine with me. This knife came sharp, and then I kind of played around with my sharpener and kind of dicked up the edge, so it's sharp, but like I think the edge is a little like it's not. They're both not the same angle, but that's fine. Full flat grind, so cutting meat and things like that, batoning wood, this thing excels in, since its flat grind is good cutting grind, and it's pretty thick for the blade, so it goes through wood pretty good. Lockup is very tight, no up, down, side to side, which I like. The only thing is the stainless steel liners are not skeletonized since they have them in there, so it's a pretty heavy knife. I think 5.2 ounces, so it's not a light knife. Not Fancy did skeletonize his, but I don't have a drill press, so I'm not able to do that. He got his down to 4.8, pretty, I guess, manageable for him. That's the other hit I'll give it. Slick scales, heavy, and if you have the black finish, which I don't really like, the paint chips off rather than wears. Nice belly to the knife, so it's good for pretty much anything outdoors, tactical, EDC. It's got a little thumb ramp with some jimping. Jimping is decent, doesn't really work, but I don't really hold it that way, so it's not a problem for me. Handle is big for the size of the blade. Handle's bigger than the blade, but I like it because gives me a lot of purchase, and it looks good. Probably my favorite knife right now. And then the Gerber-Gator. So that's my quick review of the Ontario Rat 1. I'd recommend this knife to anyone. Flicks out fast. You can't even tell that's a manual knife. So, there you go.